Holly Solis, and I just got back from serving my mission in Italy, Rome. I'm super excited to be here, but I'm sad because I can't see any of you guys. But don't worry, as soon as we have church, I am excited to come back and hopefully give a homecoming. But anyways, Steph Brady actually asked me if I could do a little video kind of describing some things about my mission. Since we don't have church on Sunday, she thought that this would be a good way that I could kind of talk about my mission and share some stories. So I have a few stories that I wanted to share. Some of the most special stories to me in my mission, I think. First of all, I loved my mission. I loved every day. It was really hard. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I definitely learned a lot. I changed a lot, and I don't know. I was really sad to come home early. Of course, it was God's plan, and it's safer here than it is out there, but I was really looking forward to finishing, but that's okay. I still have an entire mission's worth of good stories and lots of good experiences. So one of the stories that I would like to share now is, when I first got into my mission, I got to my first area on the island of Sardinia. So we got there, and there was this lady that we were teaching, and she ended up getting baptized. She's incredible. Her name's Tina. She's just a cute little Italian grandma. Has a super strong testimony in the church. But anyway, so she got baptized, and that was awesome. But the thing that I think was most special to me was the Italy-Rome temple dedication. And unfortunately, because I was on the island of Sardinia, I wasn't able to go to Rome and be a part of the dedication, which was really sad. All of us on the islands were kind of disappointed, but we got to watch it from our church in my city instead. So Sunday morning, we all get to church, and Tina was there. She was a member, so she was able to go inside the church and see the dedication. And I think one of the most just sweet and special moments of my mission is during the dedication prayer and after, when we were singing the Spirit of God. I just had Tina right there, right by my side, and just thinking that, a month or two before, she never would have been able to do something like this because she wasn't a member. But here she was witnessing the Italy-Rome temple dedication, and just that I was given the opportunity to be with her and sit right next to her during that was so special to me, and it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I thought about it recently, just wondering, why didn't I get to go to the temple dedication? Why didn't they let all the missionaries go up to Rome? Or, why did I have to go to the island of Sardinia first? I could have served in Rome first and been there for the dedication. But that experience that I had with Tina in the church during the dedication was something that really, really touched me. It was one of the most spiritual experiences of my life. And I know that if I didn't go to Sardinia, and if I was in Sardinia but flew back for the temple dedication in Rome, I wouldn't have had that experience. So I know that the Lord has a plan, and that gift that I was given was better than being able to go to the Rome temple dedication in Rome. So that's something I'm really grateful for. Another experience that I had that was really special was when I was serving in Sicily in the town called Bagheria. It's just a really small town right next to Palermo. It was a good town. There were some really good member families, but we were trying to work with this one member family. The mom was an active member. The daughter was very inactive. She had served a mission, but she was very, very inactive. And the dad wasn't a member. So we had been trying to work with this member family for so long, but it was kind of impossible. So we actually went to a different member family's house, and this other family was there. So they were all there at the same time, and we didn't know that they would all be there. But we ended up being able to give a little spiritual thought, and my companion and I hadn't prepared because we didn't know the other family would be there, but we both thought that we should read Alma 36 together. And Alma 36, first of all, is my favorite chapter in the Book of Mormon. It is so good. And it talks about repentance. And we knew that this girl, the returned missionary who was inactive, wasn't going to church because she wasn't keeping the commandments. She felt unworthy to go to church. But we read this together, all of us, and this girl just started crying. and she just felt the Spirit so strongly, which was really cool. I mean, it was cool for us just to see her feel the Spirit, but honestly, like, things like that happen a lot on the mission, so we didn't really think a lot of it afterwards. We're like, okay, like, you know, we made a step in the process, but that was pretty much it. But anyways, I didn't think about it honestly until Sunday, and then Sunday morning, we were there sitting in church, and we turn around because the door opened, and in walks in this family. The active mom always comes with her non-member husband. They go every week. But they brought their daughter with them. She came to church, and just turning around and seeing her walk in the church was so, so special. And it wasn't like she got baptized and I got to be there for her baptism, but just seeing her walk back in the church after who knows how long that she hadn't been going, and just thinking that me and my companion maybe helped her, maybe we didn't, but maybe helped her to make that step to come back to church was really, really special. And since then, she has reactivated herself, and she's planning on going to the temple again, so that's really exciting. So yeah, that was another really special experience for me. The last experience I'll talk about, that's really quick, was in my last area. So it's still in the island of Sicily, but in the city of Catania. My mission wasn't always easy. I had some really hard transfers, some really hard days, like everybody who serves a mission, of course. But I feel like when I went to Catania, it was like everything that I had kind of been tried for, gone through, kind of, I don't know what the word is, suffered through, I guess, during the mission was kind of being paid off in Catania, because Catania was an incredible city. There were lots of missionaries there. We were in a big ward. The members were awesome. We were getting member referrals, and I had a greenie, which was so exciting. I had been waiting for a greenie my entire mission, so being able to train was really, really special for me. And just seeing that, you know, the hard work I did in the past, being able to kind of come forward and be in the city with work and be in the city with other missionaries was really awesome. And that's where I was when I left my mission. So I was super sad to leave early. It was sad because we didn't get to say goodbye to any of the members or anything because of the quarantine, but I just have a testimony that hard work pays off, and the Lord knows everything we go through. He knows every day. He knows what we go through, because sometimes He's the one who makes us go through it. Trials are really hard, but I know that they're from God, and without some of the trials I've had in my mission, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And that's something, I think that's the most important, not the most, but that's one of the most important things I've learned in my mission, is that sometimes things are hard, even though you're righteous, you're worthy, you're going to church, you're doing everything right, and sometimes you still have trials, but that's okay, because it just means God knows you're prepared to grow more. And so I'm super grateful for my mission. I'm super grateful for every day that I served, and I wish I could go back, but I'm super glad to be home, and hopefully I'll be able to see you all in a few weeks. But I would just like to bear my testimony that I know this church is the true church. I had a testimony before my mission, but I would not have been in that mission during the hard days and the hard times, just continue to be there, if I didn't know for sure that this church was true. I have such a strong testimony that Joseph Smith was a prophet, and that he restored the Church of Jesus Christ, and that he translated the Book of Mormon. And I'm so grateful for this knowledge, because without this knowledge, we would all be so different. Our lives would be so different. So